Hello, good morning. Welcome to Business. Head of Audit at the Legon branch of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Martin Kolbil Yamburija, has advised government to come up with different ways of generating revenue to replace the shortfalls that are going to be created in the event of a reduction and removal of some taxes. According to him, abolishing some taxes will be a welcoming idea, but will also bring a huge gap into government's treasury if measures are not put in place to attract additional funds.
Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta has hinted government will scrape some taxes he referred to as nuisance tax in the upcoming budget. This has been welcomed by some financial experts and many organizations, including the Private Enterprise Federation, among others. According to Martin Kolbil of the GRA, other measures must be put in place to replace the revenue gap likely to be created as a result of implementation of the policy initiative. He spoke with Joy Business in an interview after a seminar to train small and medium enterprises on some amended laws in the Ghana Revenue Act.
I think it makes sense to say that some taxes are initial tax. However, every tax brings in something into the consolidated fund. So if we take out those taxes that we consider as nuisance taxes or that are not significant, that means that there must be other means to plug those loopholes. Other than that, the revenue will go down. So if those taxes are taken away, then there should be other means of getting revenue from other sources to plug those revenue loopholes.
The seminar, sponsored by Omnibank, is aimed at exposing participants to the importance of tax payments and developing a good tax record as an entrepreneur. Sean Corte is the team lead of branding at Omnibank.
SMEs have a lot of challenges when it comes to taxation, and we think it's very important for us to hold this seminar to teach them more on taxes, when to pay taxes, how to pay taxes. And also, as we know, there have been a lot of rumors about tax laws and changes in tax laws. So this was just an opportunity to help them, to teach them and make them understand taxation and all the issues that come with it, and also help them. This will help them improve their businesses.
One of the participants, Emmanuel Darko, shared his thoughts in an interview.
We buy commodities, goods and services, we are charged VAT, but it becomes operational costs, which means our cost of operation goes up. But from today, I think we'll be enlightened that those VAT that you were charged, since you are not a final consumer, you can also claim it back by passing on to other consumers. The nature of my business, I think I'm not qualified to charge VAT or to register for VAT, actually. But then I also learned that you can do voluntary registration for VAT. So that's what I'm going to consider from here.
Commercial banks will have to go through 2 rounds of capital increase before they can operate in the country. This is what Joy Business has picked up from the central bank. According to the Bank of Ghana, apart from the about 300 million Ghana cedis minimum capital increase, the banks would have to up their capital again based on the risks they undertake. The move is to ensure that banks in the country are well capitalized to undertake big transactions. Raymond Amanfo is head of banking supervision at the Bank of Ghana.
When you are looking at the capital, you first have to look at what is the basic risk that the banks face. Okay, so we currently have used about 4 models. Capital at risk, basically looking at the major risk components of the bank, basically operational risk, market risk, and maybe credit risk. Then we adjusted for liquidity risk, given the fact that liquidity is also very crucial. So the second model talks about the modified capital at risk model. Then we have to also look at if we are adjusting for exchange rate purely as a result of the fact that the last time the exchange rate was set, the last time capital was set, what was the exchange rate? If you bring it into a simple convertible terms now, and assuming you want to maintain the same ratio of exchange rate to this, what is it to be? And then we had a 4th model. Right, okay. So these are the models that have been developed to assess the capital. And of course, the 4th model, we look at the current developments in terms of the impairment that has occurred in banks as a result of the assets quality review. So this gives us 4 models that we have presented to management and board, and then they have taken a decision on it. You see, you must set a minimum floor for everybody. We all talk about level playing field. Set a minimum. Then depending on what the boutique you want to operate, whether you want a very high class boutique, you want to go into derivatives, you want to go into swaps, you want to go into forwards and all that, that has its own risk. And you must have capital to meet that. But if somebody is just saying that, look, I'm just going to do the simple LCs and those things, then his basket of products are more limited, and therefore his ability to bring in more capital is also tied to what the sophistication of products that you want to.
Business, thank you very much for watching. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Riafi.